I wanted to jump in here and talk a little bit about this very special part of your body, your pelvic floor. So what do you have in here? You have your bladder. Let's start to take things out. Your uterus, your rectum, and then what you have left is your pelvic bowl or your pelvic floor. I'm not gonna dive deep into anatomy, but basically the muscles take their name depending on where they start and where they attach. So for example, this is pubic bone, this is your coccyx, your pubic bone, and your coccyx, your tailbone. That's what I wanted to say. So your pubococcygeus goes all the way from your pubic bone to your coccyx. I'm gonna take these ligaments out here. What you see at the bottom is that your pelvic floor really does support the bottom of your pelvis, meaning that if this was not here, all the organs that are sitting up here and the ones that I took out would literally just fall out, and we don't want that. So I know that the pelvic floor can be an intimidating part of your body. You know, it's not like your biceps that if you strengthen it, or somebody tells you that it's weak, you go to the gym, you strengthen it, and you can see it. Our pelvic floor is intimate, it's inside. And when you start exploring, or if somebody has told you, you need to strengthen your pelvic floor without telling you anything, you're not sure if you're doing the right thing. So in the last minute and 20 seconds that I have, I am going to just tell you a few things. Your pelvic floor works in coordination with your breath. So it is a system of breathing with your diaphragm, with your pelvic diaphragm. And if that system is not working in coordination, then you might have pelvic floor dysfunction. So we can start pelvic floor work externally. If you're not sure how your diaphragm works, I do suggest you go to one of my longer classes, Free Your Diaphragm. Second thing, your pelvic floor is hugely connected to your posture. It's part of your lumbar spine. It's part of your posture. It's part with how your hips function. So again, if you're not sure how to dive into pelvic floor work, it's also looking at like how you're walking. Are your hips very tight? How is your lower spine behaving? The last thing that I want to say is that having somebody assess you internally, or if you can get a pelvic wand and do a little bit of work inside, is useful before you start to contract or before you start to do any exercises. I'm gonna do more about pelvic floor, but I need to keep this under 3 minutes to keep it as a YouTube short. So please subscribe.